So I just wanted to make an announcement before we get into the video that I've moved over to Bluesky permanently. I'm now off Twitter. The account is still there, but I'll no longer be posting.
Aww. Wow. That's a rather hefty loss.
Yes, sir.
A rather hefty loss indeed, depending, of course, on which definition of the word you use.
I'll put my Bluesky handle in the description and the chat below, so if you have an account there, by all means, please go and follow me. That's where I'll be posting from now on.
I don't care.
And actually, when taking a look at Simon's Bluesky profile, nobody seems to care about him moving over to Bluesky, as he has a whopping 27 followers on his account.
No!
But that's okay, because we care. We care about ripping the Disney shills, wherever they are. And when they think they found a new safe space, it is our job, our duty, to go kick that motherfucking door down. So as for the reasoning behind the shills leaving X for Bluesky, has to do mostly with, we'll call it current events of the past week, and Elon Musk's role in those current events, so it's kind of like a protest thing. Also, the recent update on Twitter in which people you have blocked can now still see your tweets, I think that had a lot to do with it as well, because the shills do not want us seeing their tweets.
And that's a fact.
So which Disney shills have been the most upset with Twitter this past week? We're gonna go through them one by one. I guess we should start with the fat gay Simon Davies, since, we opened the video with him.
I've moved over to Bluesky permanently. I'm now off Twitter.
Let's start by taking a look at his final days on Twitter. This should be fun. Okay, I see a lot of TDS Orange Man bad tweets. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read through some of them. But this one really caught my eye. It's time for the world to give up on the United States. Europe needs to unite as the new leader of Western society. America, you deserve all the pain you're gonna get the next 4 to 5 years. You can't even claim ignorance this time. Simon here, by the way, doesn't even live in America, doesn't understand the election process or anything really in general. All he knows is that he is just so massively triggered that he is allowing this to affect his mental health. Don't believe me? Think that's an over-exaggeration? Check this next tweet out. The official rage quit. I'm moving over to Bluesky permanently. This week has damaged my mental health pretty badly, and I'm done with Elon's far-right propaganda machine.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, moving over to Simon's Bluesky account, or as the shills like to call it,
My safe space.
My safe space.
Bulletproof window.
Here we go, Simon's first post on Bluesky. Well, finally exercised myself from the cesspit that is Twitter. Here now permanently. Any decent recommendations for accounts that are wholesome? Has a whopping 4 likes on it, not off to the best start. Here's his next post talking about what a shock, sweets, sugar, and desserts, 0 likes. And his most recent post, which is Star Wars related, a whopping 1 like, which is probably him.
The fuck? Yeah, me.
I'm sure as he continues to get 0 engagement, he will be back on Twitter before you know it. By the way, interesting fact that I just noticed, the acronym for Bluesky is BS, aka bullshit. I know it's technically one word, but I did find that interesting. Alright, next on the list we have Sawyerism.
Nasty woman. Many a night I had to throw her out on the street.
Who is choosing to not leave Twitter fully because the fight is too important. What is the fight, you might be asking? Well, the fight is demonetizing, deplatforming, and canceling YouTubers who she claims are bigoted and fit her definition of bigotry. She has admitted this.
Calling out bigoted behavior when I see it, because I definitely believe that that kind of content should be demonetized.
But even though she's not threatening to leave Twitter permanently, she did take the opportunity to plug her safe space.
If you do not like me, you are not allowed in my safe space. My safe space.
If you're looking for a safe space to geek out about Star Wars, check out my Discord server. Jesus Christ, you guys, the content literally writes itself. And please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content.
I'd appreciate it. I really would.
And lastly, we have fake news Kyle Katarn, aka Ku Klux Katarn.
Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, coming back with another reaction.
Just so we're clear, if the rumors of Twitter merging with Truth Social are true, I am out of here for good. Hashtag RageQuitKatarn. Find me on Threads and Bluesky so we can stay in touch. And Rage Quit Katarn did indeed rage quit Twitter X. As you can see here, his posts are protected. You must be a follower of Kyle Katarn to see his posts now.
You might call me a pussy, but I won't hear you in my safe space. My safe space.
Maybe there are less black people on Bluesky than there are on Twitter X, and Ku Klux Katarn feels more comfortable there. It has been recently proven that he blocks black people who disagree with him on things because he's scared to death of being seen publicly disagreeing with them. Shout out to Kada for recently exposing this.
So, an anonymous source, I won't tell you who they are, but they are in the know. They're in the know of everything with Kyle Katarn, news rock stars, Molly, Star Wars Explained, all of them. They know what's going on behind the scenes. And they told me specifically that Kyle Katarn blocked me because he cannot be seen arguing with a black person.
Hashtag Ku Klux Katarn. Great work by Kada here. I put a link to his channel below in the description if you'd like to check out his other content. Great stuff over there. So are the Disney Shills going to actually hold true to their word and leave Twitter X for good? The answer most likely is no. They are addicted to the engagement. They put so much time into Twitter X that they're not going to just drop it and leave. They're going to continue to use and be on the platform. And for those who've claimed that they quit, like Simon here, well, why didn't you just delete your Twitter account?
The account is still there, but I'll no longer be posting.
You are fake news.
But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because wherever the shills run, wherever the shills hide, we will always be there to rip on them. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.